What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. MPQ, your source in the Southwest for all things Marvel Puzzle Quest, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona on this Friday, March 3rd, 2017. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by, clicking that link to join us here tonight. If you are a regular, welcome back. And as always, if you guys do enjoy the content of this video, every like, share, and subscribe is always appreciated and helps me reach other questers just like yourself. So, if you enjoy the content of this video, please feel free to do any or all of the above, and let's get to it. So, this video is supposed to be short and sweet, hopefully, showcase some of Gwenpoole's abilities. She is one of those special characters that has abilities that don't really describe anything, and as you know with other characters I've used in previous videos, that's one of my pet peeves about the game, one of the few things that I would like to see updated or changed. But with Gwenpoole, she's kind of crazy and off the wall, so some of these unpredictable abilities are what makes her unique. So it does play into that character type. However, with other characters such as Ant-Man, Miles Morales, some other characters such as those that have do this then that ability, I wanted to showcase kind of what Gwenpoole's abilities do. And what I'm doing right here is playing the Enemy of the State event. This is the current PvE event. And on that first little yellow circle, the first pod that you can, or node that you can play to access the rest of the missions, it's got 3 required characters, and if you don't have them in your roster, it gives you the characters kind of as a freebie to try it out and also to get you started into the missions. So here you can see the first team up is Rocket and Groot, Gwenpoole, and Wolverine. These are 161, 191, 118. So kind of a mishmash of levels and star ratings. I believe this is a 2, 3, and 4 star team up, Gwenpoole being the 4 star, Rocket and Groot being the 3 star, of course, and then with their each abilities here. So Gwenpoole, she's got some funky ones. Deus Ex Machina is a passive ability, and this puts one of those gun tiles on the board, which is the black tile that if you saw first in the beginning of the video, we're going to go back to it in just a second. This one puts a random gun tile on the board. If this board is removed by any means, either by matching or by match 4 where the line destroys it, or there's some cascade damage or block removal from some other ability, this ability then becomes Chekov's gun. What does Chekov's gun mean? I don't know. I've used this ability I think once before when it was a freebie character use similar to this, and I know it has something to do with adding damage, but we're going to figure that out. Black is plot armor. This one is a 9 AP cost, and this sends teammates airborne, I think. Yeah, and then creates some projectiles. Sploits is one of the more unique abilities in the game. For 9 purple AP, it creates a little diagram board of symbols, and then you can punch different symbols, and whatever combination you put in creates a different effect. My understanding of this is that at higher levels there are more combinations or more powerful abilities that can be used. So we're going to try to get a couple of those done here in this round and see how it goes. Rocket and Groot, I've used tons before. Love him as a character. And then 2-star Wolvie is pretty much a standard player in most rosters. So what we're going to do here is break away and use this hero gun. We're going to match it to trigger that Chekov's gun ability. Rather than take this match 4 blue, which would normally be a good first move, or match 4 yellow, we're going to really try to get this ability off and moving. So there it goes. So now Chekov's gun, if we click here, says, oh man, I remember that gun from the beginning of the battle. I bet I could do some damage. If I had any training, I'll fire 3 shots in the general direction of the enemy team, hitting some or maybe all for 36-46 damage per shot. So this is a 10 green AP ability, so it went from a passive, placing that tile on the board, to now cost 10 green AP, and it might hit 1, it might hit 2, or it might hit all 3 for 36-46 in damage per shot. That's pretty impressive, and we'll see if we even get that far to use it, because these guys look like they're pretty low health. So we're trying to match purple for Sploits, green for Chekov's gun, and let's start off here. And here. And here. So now we've got 9 purple, and we're going to showcase this here. And it says this game has a wiki, right? You'll figure it out. Well, I haven't looked up any wiki. This is the board that pops up. It says, I found the dev console, make some good choices, and then you hit the top button to cancel out if you decide this isn't really the one I want to use. I'm just going to try a simple pattern, which is just a cross from Spider-Man's symbol, which is my favorite, Moon Knight, and then Iceman, 3 awesome characters, and just a struggle, which is 2 damage, which is basically nothing, and a waste of those purple AP. But it doesn't look like it used all of that purple AP, so that might be something to consider. We're looking for some greens because I really want to use that Chekov's gun ability, but there aren't any good green matches until this one goes away, and then I'll be able to match those. So I'm not going to match this black to keep that tile from dropping in, so I'm going to go here. And of course, one enemy already down. We may or may not get to see this ability in action. So we have some green stacked up, not too much. Let's go ahead here. And nothing else really going on, so we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And I know there was a match 4 there, but I didn't take it on purpose. I'm glad I didn't, because now I get a match 5 green, which gives me critical damage plus an extra turn. And then now I can use the ability, but there's only one enemy left. So really, whether it hits all or the team, I don't know. But we're going to use it because I want to. And for 3646 damage is more than enough to take out 686 health. Oh, and it's a wave based, which I did not notice, and now I feel kind of bad about. So yeah, let's get some of that AP stacked back up again and have some fun with it. So these are all NPC type characters. They're not moving any tiles, but they are stacking AP and using abilities. So now we're up to the Sploits board again, and let's just go kinda in this pattern down to Thor. Elite mode. I don't know what that did, but it didn't, you know, it would be, so here's some, so everything went to like Leet speak. I'm guessing this is some kind of code. Since it is a board, maybe like a 1 through 9 type thing. I don't know, maybe not. So maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it only used some AP, not all of it again. Do this, and we'll do this to get rid of that, and then Rocket and Groot's blue ability, I got a plan, is active, I could activate it, I should say, but I'm going to not do that at this time because those extra damage tiles is going to basically wipe out anybody else who's waiting. Those tiles are going to do extra damage is what I should say, and I'm trying to prolong this battle. So trying not to go for the kill here. But there are a couple more waves. And we do this. Okay. So hopefully we find a successful code with Sploits and get to do something exciting with it. let's see, so we're at 10 AP. We did across the diagonal, we did up and then down. Let's try something different here. 1, 2, was that Captain America, Iron Man, and then Black Panther. Does Team Pink, and Team Pink really doesn't specify. So it went from 10 to 6, so that's 4 AP that it used. And for 9 pink AP, reopen the dev console. Okay, so we kind of figured that would happen. Let's do this. Now we're back up again. And let's try dial down the right side, Iceman, Black Panther, Thor. Struggle again. And that is now back down to 5. So, not having much success there, but we're going to keep trying anyways. And here we go. So there's one more wave, so I'm not going to use Chekov's gun just yet because I want to see if it'll hit all 3 on the next turn, or next round I should say. So let's do this. Do that. And not too many options here. And then do this. And then we'll do these pink ones up here. Maybe. Gonna have to start clearing some of these other attack tiles, dealing extra damage passively, so that's kind of getting on my nerves. And we want to keep Gwenpoole alive a little bit longer, hopefully. So this. And then this. We'll let Groot take some damage. He can heal with the yellow match. Gets rid of some team up AP or team up on tiles on the board after a certain amount of damage gets taken. We'll take these green here, and then do this. So we're down to the last wave, and so 36-46 damage to the whole team will wipe them completely right now. So let's go ahead and try this one. I'm at 19 stacked, and it costs 10 to use, and that dealt it to 2 of the 3 enemies, all 3. So there it goes. So that was a successful use of Chekov's gun. We didn't get any successful Sploits codes out of this video, but maybe you have some codes that you know work for you. Go ahead and feel free to share those in the comments down below. We'll just take a couple rewards here from completing the mission, and there we go. So there goes that. That's how you get into Enemy of the State. Opens up Shield Base, which then has other mission nodes available, and you're all set to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Well, we're not going to end. We're going to go one more. So since we have a chance to use Gwenpoole one more time, and I always take the one that's to the left. If you don't have the character available, use what they give you. But you'll notice this one is the one that I have. In my roster, he's powered up to 308. That's really overkill for this mission. However, with these characters, they are the preset ones. They're going to be lower in level than, well, potentially lower in level than what's in your roster, but they might have a different set of abilities. For example, my Gwenpoole has 151 build, and this one is going to have 445. So the abilities are going to be higher damage, potentially, depending on how your build is set or how many covers you've gotten. This is not a wave event. This is just a one mission type deal, so we'll see if we can't get that done and hopefully get a specific code that will work. Some text. Get to the action. Alright, so we're going to go ahead right off the bat, match that away. So now all we have to do is get 10 green AP in order to use that ability. We're going to use this match here. That's going to stack us up quite a bit already. Alright, so we're off to a good start so far. Nice. Alright, so we've used Chekov's gun. We're going to try for some Sploits. And keeping in mind the codes we've already done, let's do Iron Man, Squirrel Girl, Iceman. That went to Elite mode, which changed the text on it and didn't use all 9 AP, which is nice because you got kind of a crummy roll. Let's go red. And now that I have Chekov's gun, I'm kind of afraid to use it because if I use it now, it's going to wipe everybody. Well, they have a little bit more than 36 that second soldier does there. But I don't want to wipe the team, and I want to try to use that Sploits to get more codes, which is what we're working on now. Not getting many purple matches. That should get us, I think, one we needed and a little bit extra. Perfect. So now we have 12 AP, and let's just try Goblin, Spider-Man, Panther. Elite mode, didn't do anything and only used a few AP. So not the end of the world, but could be better. Alright, and then we'll be able to match this set of purple away and then get to use that code board again. Alright, so let's do 3, 5, Squirrel. Elite mode again. Nothing happened. So as you can see, this ability has potential somewhere, but can be difficult if you forget the code, if you punch it wrong. It's going to have different effects or no effects, which is not helpful. So let's try one different. Let's go Black Panther, Iron Man. Let's see, no, not that one. What haven't we done yet? Thor, Captain America, and Moon Knight. So that diagonal going that way. Still nothing. Just waiting to get more pink AP to use that ability again. So green. And a nice match 5. They took it away. Alright, so board shuffle and no purple to be matched, but we can take this green. Stop that countdown tile. Alright. Oh, tough matches. Alright, we're down to our last guy. And not looking too hot. Oh, there's one. Okay, hopefully we get something good. Let's dial down the middle. How about that? Elite mode, still nothing. Alrighty. Back up again. And I'm not sure if this works with like the order you punch it, if it's the pattern that you have. So let's try boom, boom, boom. Destroying row 6. Alright, so we got one. So the Iron Man, Black Panther, and Green Goblin destroyed row 6. It did something awesome. It killed the last guy. I'm guessing it destroyed a row, probably did a bunch of damage, enough to take him out. So that is what I consider a success for this video, for 2 fights that were not normally things I would video record as far as opening missions, but because of the characters in play, and that being Gwenpoole, that's something that I wanted to share with you guys. So now I can say I've successfully shared. I hope you enjoyed that, and you can use that to your tactical advantage if you get to play as Gwenpoole, either from your roster or from the bonus characters in those required character little yellow nodes there. Use that to help you win those fights. Hope you guys did enjoy the content of this video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. You can click the little notification bell down below as well for instant updates as soon as these kind of videos are posted. Help me reach other questers like yourself. The more subs and views and likes that we get, the bigger the channel grows. It's grown a lot in the past year, and I owe it all to you guys. Help me to help you guys grow it more, and we can get through the next year of growth together, and that would mean a lot to me and to other questers like yourself. So stay tuned for, I believe, a new Crash the Titans video coming tomorrow when the cycle resets, and I'll be getting on that for you guys so that you have plans and strategies in place to beat Crash the Titans for the next cycle. And that is one of my favorite videos to do, so I definitely look forward to doing that. And it happens to be on a Saturday. It's a day off for me, so I don't have to wait until getting home from work and dealing with all that mess before getting to post it. So it should be around sometime early tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. You can follow me on Twitter for more updates on Marvel Puzzle Quest and updates as soon as these videos are posted as well. Until next time, as always, keep on questing. Have a great Friday night, guys and gals. That was a combination of guys and folks at the same time, so it's late, I'm tired, disregard that, but have a good night anyways, and I'll see you next time.